What's up, guys, and welcome back to Jurassic World
From
Evolution 2.
Seattle-Tacoma Airport's air traffic control, but now we're getting radar hits from Portland International. So they're traveling south.
This is gonna be
Probably
sick.
because of the weather.
We're migrating.
They're migrating. But what happens if one of these animals decides to play chicken with a commercial airliner?
This is the modern world and the prehistoric one on a collision course.
We are gonna be dealing with some flying dinosaurs for the first time ever in Jurassic World Evolution today. This is gonna be great. So we're gonna construct an aviary hatchery.
What they say they can. We're going
and an
to need
expedition
facilities
center.
in place for the flyers when they arrive. Let's start with some aviary domes and a hatchery. Oh, we also need an expedition center, and as you heard, time is not on our side.
Okay. So we've got giant flying dinosaurs that are all over the Pacific Northwest, and we want to make sure they don't run into any airplanes. So aviary is a complex of domes that can house flying reptiles. Aviary domes must be snapped to the edges of each other to form a single complex. Each complex needs an aviary hatchery to function. Aviary viewing galleries can also be attached to provide visibility. So this is going to be pretty cool. How do we want to build this, though? Like, what kind of a design do we want? Should we get, like, a giant winged creature or something? I don't know. We'll see. So we've got enclosures, aviary dome. You must first research it. So we're going to want to, yeah, we're going to want to research this. Looks like some of our scientists are a little bit unrested. Hey, we need you, though. Sometimes you just got to get the job done. So 1 minute and 11 seconds, we're going to have that. Are we going to have to do the hatchery as well? We're going to have to research this as well. So this is the aviary. Maybe it's... Oh, that gets the dome, the hatchery, and the viewing gallery. So all in one, we should be good. Can we build like a resting spot? Do we have a response? We don't have a response facility yet. I'm going to go ahead and build a response facility. Maybe over yonder. We're going to be careful about money. We do have a lot of money, but I just want to make sure we don't end up running out. So I'm going to set this up here. Let's just make sure we have everything built we could possibly need. Paleo medical facility. Why not? Again, let's just make sure we're set up for the future. Emergency shelter. We're also going to add this. We almost learned our lesson the hard way in the last one. So we're probably set this guy here. Let's bring our paths this way. And construction should be just about done. Okay, so as scientists complete tasks, they gain unrest. Using scientists with high unrest to perform tasks will make them more disgruntled, which reduces their effectiveness. Regularly rest your scientists to reset their buildup. How do you rest them? I honestly don't know if I've done that. So like here, can I... Oh, rest you. $75,000 in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Take a break, y'all. Come on. All y'all go. Do your thing. Do what you got to do. Okay, so we got new aviary. That's good. We could do efficiency upgrades and stuff. We don't even have scientists right now, though, so we're good. So let's go. We're going to go to enclosures, aviary. So we're going to set this up here. It's under construction for the next 27 seconds. I mean, this is cool. I want to make it special, though. What if we did like a giant pentagon or something? I feel like that could be kind of cool. Or like just a straight up giant one. Be interesting. Under construction for the next 25 seconds. All right, let's see how this goes. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna kind of like this. It's like a dihedrogon. This one's gonna finish up next. Yeah, dude, this is gonna be sick. Oh, look at this. Can we get inside? Look at us adding all over the place. Nice. Okay. A nice big flying dome. Let's do some more. Just kidding. It's going to be obstructed by the medical facility. We'll see if we can add on to it later. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. So we want the aviary hatchery. So I'm going to set that up here. We're going to want to get a nice little pathway to it. And that's how we're going to bring the birds in. You guys hear that? The shoo sound effect? Kind of fun. Can't get over how big this thing is, dude. This is amazing. Okay. So all that's set up. Scientists are still on rest, but almost done.
For remote capture.
These creatures can cover a lot of ground from the air, so we should snap to it.
All right, let's fly the not-so-friendly skies.
Okay. So we're gonna go see our expedition map. There have been sightings of 5 pteranodons, or pteranodons near Oakland. Made their way all the way down to California. We're gonna have to let our scientists continue resting. Let's do it. Give me a second. We got 5 seconds. I think we're in this, when we're in that menu, it doesn't let us. All right, so we're gonna send Quan's got, looks like she's pretty good at it. She's got 8 cogs. Give her 30 seconds. She's gonna go capture these in no time.
Have them
No
brought
ranger
to the
team
aviary
assigned.
hatchery by our transport team. We'll then release them into the domes.
And by release, you mean contain?
Yes, in a controlled environment and under our supervision and care.
Dude, this is gonna be
Excellent.
sick.
We should be on schedule to deliver assets to the other site.
Ah, we can add trees and stuff. Yeah, we gotta make this look really, really cool. I don't know what kind of trees I want or what kind of vegetation and stuff. We definitely want to add some water. So let's. I'm gonna say let's make a stream through the middle. Live capture. Let's see how this worked out. 5 out of 5 successfully captured. Our girl did a great job. So we're gonna put all 3 of these in here. All 5. I'm sorry. Let's go to our environment. We're gonna go to water. We're gonna go with small radius, and we're just gonna bring a sick river through the entire thing. Look at that. Yeah, this is nice. We can add some rocks and stuff along the river. Dude, I like this a lot. This is gonna be great. Let's add some rocks. Sounds like our friends are already here. Gonna wait. Oh, look at this, dude. This is so sick. He's lonely. I'm gonna fix that in a second. Don't you worry. Looks like we want more population. Water's good. We need more rocks. They like the rocks and they like fish. That's how they eat. Okay. So that's exciting. Let me add some more rocks for you. I'm a big fan of the rock variety myself.
Delivery complete.
And they don't all have to be along the water. We can kind of add some all randomly throughout. We don't want the same one either. Oh, they sit on the rocks. They perch themselves on the rocks. How are you doing, friends? Cleaning yourself off? You are so cool looking. Okay. Still lonely. But we're bringing them in. Oh, this is how they come in. No way.
Delivery has been completed.
Nice. Okay, that's kind of interesting. So we got to add some fish feeders here. We want to go to enclosures, feeders. We're going to add fish feeders. So we're going to have some fish set up. Requires shallow water. How do you get shallow water? I think we might need a little bit more water. I just looked it up. It's not exactly easy to understand. Interesting. I mean that.
Asset delivered.
So it is shallow water already.
Looks like we might be
Interesting.
getting things under control.
I would say famous last words, but given the number of times that I could have used this very,
very
phrase
happy.
over the years, I'm going to go with, quote, predictable, unquote, last words instead.
Dr. Malcolm, why
Look
are
at
you
this guy.
contacting us?
Same thing as always, the dinosaurs. And my obsessive need to witness the car crash when it happens.
It's good to hear from you again, Dr.
They are
Malcolm.
so happy right now.
Ah, Dr. Dua, you're now increasing the so-called intelligence part of the CIA. if
Dude,
I'm
this
to,
is so
understand
sick.
Correctly.
We do what we can.
Yes, we do
I
what
love
we
these guys.
can. And sometimes more than we should. Interesting times, and I mean times as the dinosaurs are living in ours. Should they be here? No. Are they? Yes. Ergo, they should. And the hidden hand of chaos is revealed.
It's what else remains
not
hidden
wrong.
that's concerning me at the moment, Doctor.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes. And that's why I've brought somebody with me to help shed some light in this regard, Mr. Isaac Clement. Yeah, a specialist of the spectacular. You should be hearing from him soon.
These dinosaurs require feeders if
Here's
they're
our
to
viewing
stay healthy.
gallery.
Stay on top
Beautiful.
of it.
Okay. I'm gonna imagine we're probably gonna need another aviary. So I'm gonna say let's
Hey, I'm Isaac Clement.
start working
Dr.
on it.
Malcolm should have mentioned me earlier. We have some specific requirements, including a ranger team to gather information and monitor the animals within the aviary. A viewing gallery is also on our list. So, now it's on yours.
Kind of interesting setup we've got going on here. So I'm gonna, yeah, we're gonna do it this way. Actually, let me demolish this.
I've been thinking.
When you think it makes me nervous.
No, seriously.
Put it over here.
Why the flyers?
Okay, I'm not following you.
Dr. Malcolm starts contacting Dr. Dua from who knows where when these flying
electricity.
reptiles become an issue.
Oop, sorry.
Why?
Because they introduce a unique danger? And he's concerned?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Owen. For now, we should make sure the satisfaction levels for the flyers is high. That's verifiable data we can use. Forget the conspiracy angle.
Hello? We're chasing prehistoric animals, Claire. Reality ain't what it used to be.
I'm just trying to get a little bit creative with our setup here. I don't know. We'll see if this ends up working out nicely. Just went with a long line, and instead of, you know, everything else, we're gonna add a ranger team. Add another task over here. They'll take care of both of them. So we've got a big circular one, and we've got a long boy, which will be kind of fun. So we'll see how that works out. This thing is kind of sick, dude. Look at this. Can you imagine? I like it because it keeps them all close to the you know, viewing platforms. It's not very efficient, but it'll do.
Yeah, you were right, Dr. Malcolm.
It's sort of my thing.
The facility is functioning as anticipated.
We have enough assets in the pipeline that we should be able to move forward soon.
Pterodons.
Right now we're putting out brush fires, but this is an inferno that could engulf the world.
Your concern is noted.
For now, I suggest we focus on this location. It's about high welfare and visibility for the animals, and safety for the DFW staff, of course.
Learning to coexist with the dinosaurs is a process. We're getting there.
And if we don't, where's that leave us? We will have created an apocalypse born of our arrogance. Humanity versus the dinosaurs, and honestly, I'm not sure who deserves to win.
Just gonna do a big pond here, and then we could potentially do our fish feeder in the middle of this. Yeah, you just need enough fish around it to be able to make it work. So we're gonna throw that down. We're gonna throw down a bunch of rocks and stuff, and we're gonna get this set up. We already sent out an expedition crew for the next set of dinos, and this should be nice and easy.
If we want to find success, we must look to the sky. That means more flyers, and more species of flyers in the aviaries. Flap, not flop, huh?
Maybe add some forest, maybe along the back wall to leave it open for the viewing platforms, but they still get all this forest that they like. Pretty sick, dude. All right, I like it. Beautiful. We're gonna be good to go. Live capture of 6 Dimorphodons. Looks like all but one of them. Transport our dinos. We're going to,
Transportation underway.
I'm gonna imagine that
Transportation in
they
progress.
don't cohabitate well. I'm honestly not sure. Let me see our stats here. No ailments. Cohabitation. They can cohabitate, but it doesn't look like they really love it. So I think it might be a decent idea to keep them separate. Let's keep going out on expeditions. Tropigognathus. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. Oh. So you can see a picture of him. Let me see a picture of this guy. Pteranodon. I'm gonna go for these guys. They look pretty different. Send our scientists out. We might need a new aviary. We'll see. We could put one over here. Could be kind of cool. I mean, we've only got $1.9 million. We might want to chill for a second. Let's see how this goes. Got a bunch of choppers coming in here. Gonna add our next ones. Yeah, this is the dumbest but also coolest aviary I think I've ever seen. Hello, friends. Oh, you're a lot smaller than I was expecting to see. Okay, it's a little bit lonely. Let me see what we've got going on. Needs more population, more sand. Open space is close, but we're good to go. Okay, so more sand, less forests. I'm down for that. Let's just swap this out. Is that an 80% comfort? Needs more population, but other than that, everything's good. All right, I like it. Glad you guys do too. Gonna add a new one over yonder. So we're gonna set these up. Can we get through? Shoot. Looks like our tropium, they were captured. All right, you gotta give me 2 minutes. See if we can sneak a path through here. Beautiful. All right. So we're gonna have a viewing platform that covers everything in here. Now we're gonna be able to move these guys in this one. It's kind of a little elbow type thing. So we're gonna want to add some water and everything else, and just kind of, you know, do our thing. Add a bunch of water in here. Let's add some fishies. Maybe 2 fishies. Now these, I believe, they can get pretty nasty pretty quick. The fish stuff, they can, like, you know, if they aren't cleaned well, they can really be kind of a source of diseases. So we've just got to be very careful about that. But we'll figure it out. Gonna throw a bunch of rocks down. Need some bigger rocks, I think. Some big boys. Let's check out our guys over here. Looks like it's morning time, so we should be able to see them a little bit better. I don't see any of them. They're a little bit small. I guess they're over here by the fish, huh? That's where I'd be too. All right. Comfort's at 100%. Dude, these guys have, like, they don't look like birds. They look like raptors or something. They're like kind of, I don't know. They've got a very carnivore dinosaur looking head on a bird body. It's interesting. They're pretty cool though. Make sure we resupply all of our fuel here. I added another response facility just because we're kind of expanding pretty quickly. We did send out a new expedition for some more dinos. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna make the ranger team add a task. Take a look at this. We're dropping these guys in here. We're gonna have to build some new aviaries. The aviaries, honestly, this is like one of the easiest things that we've done, without a doubt. So we're gonna build a new aviary here. It's not gonna be very big. I wonder if we build it a little... Oh, demolish? Did we demolish it? We got 4 pterodons. We're gonna have to, or we got 3 of them. We're gonna have to give me 2 minutes on that one, Chief. Build this one as close as we can to this other one. Shoot. Yes, we can get 3 in there. Beautiful. Okay, so we got the enclosure. We're gonna wanna do the hatchery. Put this over on the side. And then we're definitely gonna wanna do the viewing facility. Go put that there. Connect our paths, and we should be good to go. Bring this way. Beautiful. All right. So we're gonna have 4 aviaries. We've got the big boy, we've got the long boy, we've got the elbow boy, and we've got the Treyarch logo boy.
Asset has been delivered.
Go ahead and fill all these up. Got $328,000. Not really a lot of money currently, but hopefully things are gonna be okay. Let's make sure we're keeping an eye on these. Is this... looks like it's good. Plenty of food in it. Not getting dirty, not causing any issues. Yep. We're making 317,000 bucks a minute. So I mean, the thing is the aviaries, they cost a lot to build. Once you've got it built, it makes money. It pretty much takes care of itself. You don't really have to worry about it. And it seems like these flying ones, just they're not a big deal. Like they don't ask for a lot. They don't need a lot. They just need a little bit of water. They need a little bit of, you know, fish, and everything else is good. Let me try to add a little bit more water than this. Can pretty much only put it in the middle. All right, that's good. Let's add, gonna add our fish feeder in the middle. Gonna add some rocks. Gonna add some foliage. Do our thing. To be honest, it's so easy. It's almost not boring, but I just feel like we don't even need to be creative here. They all like rocks. They all like water. They all like trees, and there's not really much you can do with that. I do like that we have this little thing here. Doors will open up. Gonna drop our new friend in. It's gonna add to our, you know, park happiness. Who's not happy though? Let me see the dinosaurs.
Confirming asset
Missing
delivery.
forests, so we need to add some forest in here. That's why our thing isn't working. Let's go ahead and add forest to all the dry parts here. Don't really want to block any views, but add forest there. Is that going to make you a bit happier? Let's see where you're at now. 86%. Missing a little bit of open space. I got to be honest, I agree. I feel like we probably should have some more open space, but I don't have the... I didn't plan well enough in my setup. Gonna add some forest in here for these guys. Beautiful. See where your happiness is at. 100%. Very content. Beautiful. All right. So, look at what we've been. I mean, that was, I feel like that was a blitz. That was quick. It was efficient. And it worked out really well. We do have a lot of space over here if we need to end up expanding. I mean, we could technically expand on this one. I think if they're decently happy, though, we should be good. I'd like them to be happier, but we'll be okay. Just magnificent. Just so cool. These guys, these first ones, I think these might be my favorite, just because they look so pelican-esque. I don't know. They look sick. All right, look at that. Mission complete. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy, baby.
Even
I'll take it.
contrived, planned, and managed beauty has its charms. But what appeals to the senses is the asymmetry of nature.
I would
Its
venture
rough
to say mine was
edges,
pretty
its
asymmetrical.
mistakes, a tree that is both out of place and exactly where it needs to be. Much like the dinosaurs.
Excuse me, Dr. Malcolm. There are reports of a large herd of subject animals roaming freely in Yosemite.
To my point, chaos. Don't you just love it?
All right, we're headed to Cali for our final episode. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for all the love. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Peace out.